Alright, welcome everyone. This is the Tughlaq guide, which is not the boring healer elephant kind of playstyle that you see everywhere on the YouTube. People spamming left to right, build Tughlaq like this, build Tughlaq like that, make this amount of healer elephant, make that amount of healer elephant. No, what we make is stone and gold into our bag. Of course, I'm gonna make 2 extra elephant in the beginning to go on the journey and take some sheep. Now the turn is, I don't know what happened here. I think sometimes I should stop talking with the chat a lot, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here again while I was talking to... I don't know what happened here. I have zero idea. But I want to show you how good is Tughlaq Dynasty with giving 4 sheep in the beginning and losing my scout to the opponent. Okay, so this is the challenge. This is the... Alright, let's go. I don't know what happened here. Don't ask me. So what happens if you lose your scout, which honestly never happens to me. So this is one of those moments. So I lose my scout, lose 4 sheep, and... well, I gotta find some sheep with the elephants, which is good, which is fine. As you can see, we'll pick up some elephants with them. Elephants with sheep with the elephants. So let me show you. Even if you lose your scout and now you have no idea what your opponent is doing, you just don't care with this guide. This guide will teach you how to play Tughlaq while ignoring your opponent. Okay, so let's fast it up a little bit. Now I'm sending villagers to gold, and I have on food a few of them as well. I'm gonna age up, yes, into Dome of the Fate, but before you're gonna say something, we will not make any feudal elephant, healer elephant, okay? Sending crazy amount of villager to stone, aging up with only 2 villager. Like, the location is up to you. I'm gonna get her like crazy amount of stone, and even if your opponent goes 2 TC, you're gonna be still fine, perfectly fine, because you don't need to put your villagers far away or weirdly to wood or stone. You're just gonna gather up the stone that you need, and you're gonna build a keep here on your gold. Boom. Villagers gathering the food until the aggressive unit arrives, which could be a king, a Batukan, or the Lord of Lancaster. Now I'm gathering the food, gathering the gold, and upgrading. I made this into the Governor of Multan, which gives you faster TC production. So now I make villagers every 17 seconds. And I immediately upgrade it, and I use the elephant to block the charge damage from the English king. Now I'm going to the next age, and that's not just all. I'm going to the next age, and I will have some imams that go on the map and gonna pick up the relics while I'm aging up. So as you can see, I got level 2 on this keep so far, which means I'm making villagers every 15 seconds. I make a villager, and now I'm going even higher, which I'm pretty sure I will make every 13 seconds. 13, that's like the very old China. So if you are playing since launch of the game, China used to make villagers every 13 seconds with Song Dynasty. So we go back to the old roots with this kind of build, the 13 second to make villagers, which is like, oh my god, that's perfectly fine. Getting up the gold as well we need. With this build, also, if you feel like you want to make a woven basket, you can even research the woven basket, which gives you another 5% on drop-off and another 5% to the gather rate. It's not important to get the woven basket, but if you feel like to get the woven basket, go for it. Okay, so as you see, I upgraded the fort. Now 13 seconds to make a villager, which means I will be still behind compared to him, but now I have a very strong keep that protects my gold and the wood here. If I wish to gather the wood, I can gather it now here, and also gives a little bit of map control, and I can build farms around this fort. Now even though I can't drop the food inside the fort. The reason why I'm saying you can still build farms around it, because you just send here a worker elephant, right? So let's say you do a row farm, worker elephant, and the villagers drop the food inside the worker elephant. And you are getting protected by the fort. So abuse your forts, because again, as I mentioned, you can just build farms around it and just send a worker elephant, and that's it. You have your villagers fully protected. Now, as you see, I'm making imams, and I will collect the relics all around the map, while going up with the compound of the defender. Alright, I went up with the compound of the defender, and I'm gathering stone again. I'm not getting gold anymore. I'm focusing on gathering stone once again. And building another Tughlaqabad fort, as you can see. So another fort is coming up while I'm trying to snatch all the relics. I even made a healer elephant to make sure if I need to protect my imams. So that imam is going to dodge. So this Tughlaqabad fort will go into governor of Bakhar. So you can build farms around the Tughlaqabad fort to receive the extra resources, because now it pumps me food. Or you can build houses which are 25 wood cheaper, and it's easy to set up. Because as you saw, so on the early game, I already positioned my houses like this, so I can just put a keep in the middle. This house, sadly, was not really positioned well, but you can position the houses early game. So after that, you can just build a Tughlaqabad fort in the middle, and now you are generating food with them. Picking up relics, I managed to catch 3 relics so far. He's running away from that farm, which is like, okay, that's 3 relics for me. And I'm building another Tughlaqabad fort, but now at the top. And I'm pretty sure I'm picking, yes, I picked Governor of Savon. Now the reason why I picked this governor, because it boosts my elephant. Now I also make extra gold from the relics and the second side, 20% extra gold, and if that's not enough, units healed by healer elephant gain 10, 15 or 20% damage based on the level of your fort. Now why is that so crazy? Because that bonus damage is on every unit that the healer elephant is capable of healing, right? So a healer elephant can boost the attack damage of another healer elephant or a war elephant or blah blah blah. All kind of unit that you can boost or you can heal their HP. Now this is one of the most annoying English playstyle that most likely you will face. If you face, this is the fast Imperial English. It's very strong and very annoying. But even though he does fast Imperial, let me show you how insanely good the Tughlaqabad is. This civ is fine wine. One little mistake I did here in this game, that I did not make Raider Elephant. That's all the mistake I did, honestly. But I recommend you to make Healer Elephant, Raider Elephant. Another fort goes down here. He's trying to do some raiding and damage to my villagers. But look at that, I'm not even that far away. Even though I lost one villager, I'm not even that far away from his villager number. Thanks to this Tughlaqabad fort, which gives me 75% production speed. Which now 11 seconds to make a villager. 11 seconds. This is the final version of the Tughlaqabad fort. And this here is also the final version, which gives me 336 food per minute and stone very, very soon. You will see I'm gonna get like 67, I think. 67 stone per minute. So now he's making some horsemen and spearmen while trying to go to Imperial. You can see he has like a lot of food and gold. He's aging up very, very soon. While I'm on archer range, barracks, stable, and I'm gonna start making units, and you will see an Imperial Age English versus a Castle Age Tughlaq. So I'm making archers, as I mentioned, making men at arms as well. Well, I'm making elephants, war elephant. So again, one little mistake I did, I forgot to make the raider elephant. It's very, very important because when your opponent has range units, let's say crossbow or hand cannoneer, the raider elephant, when you activate the trample on war elephant or raider elephant, your elephants ignore the hitbox, ignore the collision, right? So you can just go in, just right click the hand cannoneer or right click the crossbowman, and the elephant will go there and ignores every unit in the way, which means you can't body block anymore. I built another Tughlaq fort at the bottom, which is the governor of Uk. This governor reduces the cost of the researching technology by 15, 20, and 25%. So now you paid for everything for 20% more. Now you don't pay for anything 20% more, because you just have a level 2 of this fort. Now he is trying to destroy it, as you see. While my army will arrive, I'm gonna protect it, and after that I'm gonna go to his base. Keep making units non-stop, like spearmen, men-at-arms, archer. Archers are very, very important. Archers, those units gonna be the main line for your elephant army, because you need to snipe out the crossbow, the spearmen, and the hand cannoneer, and the archers are the best for that job to do. Again, I have the 4 relic. Pumping crazy gold, 95 or 287 gold per minute. Shouldn't be that at 100? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, so 95 gold per minute and 287. I'm even building a few farms around my main TC. But you can build farms around here as well, around this, and just hire a worker elephant, and that's it. So now I'm keep making spearmen, keep making archers. And you will see, I will push into his base very, very soon. And you will see how strong it is when I'm pushing it. I have a lot of blessed upgrades as well. I have the level 2 work elephant technology harness, right? Sadly gonna lose a healer elephant because out wrong position. But look at the damage that the healer elephant has, because again, don't forget, elephant formation gains +1 damage for each nearby melee infantry unit. That's very important. So not ranged, melee. And also the damage transition into destroying buildings. Also you can see, so when the elephant healed this elephant, I just gained a little bit of extra damage. 93 toxic damage, that's insane. While he's trying to raid me, I'm at his base with my 94 military unit, and look what happens. So again, he has elite units, he has a lot of elite knight, he has hand cannoneer, he has veteran horsemen, right? And look how strong, 41 damage. And don't forget, these elephants also have splash damage. And they are healing, and they are healing, and they are healing. While my archers focused out his spearmen and hand cannoneer. The white tower will go down very, very soon. And now it's time to focus his TC. Well, I repelled the attack that was on my base. I'm trying to focus out the hand cannoneers as well. Doing some villager kill at the same time. He's surprising me with the horseman in the back. But not for long. killing all those horsemen. Eventually, he will push me back away from his base. But again, I'm still in H3. This is an H3 versus H4. But you can see he is non-stop losing villagers as well. I'm catching up to his villager numbers. Because he has to keep gathering food to make sure he can make units. And look at this, gonna be crazy. Look at this. So he's trying to build a keep. But uh-oh, elephants are here. So he's gonna lose a crazy amount of villagers. We are almost on same villager number right now. And again, my TC works with 11 seconds. So I will try to kill as many units as possible. You can see I have a good food economy, good wood and good gold economy. My economy is insanely good. You can see this is all the farms I have right now. Also, this fort is just pushing out a lot of food, 336 food per minute. Again, my relics are generating the gold. Now he has to repair everything and put back villagers on food. Well, I'm gonna look around the map to find where his villagers are, where is he gathering resources, because he was not gathering gold in his main base. So I'm gonna keep making archer, gonna keep making spearman, war elephant, more healer elephant. And I don't need to go to Imperial, because my Imperial landmarks are not that insanely strong. They are not like, oh my god, game changer Imperial landmarks, right? So you can stay a little bit longer in castle. Of course, you need to go into Imperial, but you don't need to push it out like, oh my god, let's go immediately. You can build a few front siege workshop to make some mangonels, help out your archers to kill the hand cannoneers, because again, if he makes hand cannoneers and you have mangonel have a good time with them. Also gonna build a front Tughlaqabad fort. Here's my front Tughlaq fort. And I have the mangonels as well, just in case if he has the hand cannoneer. Focusing down the hand cannoneer with the mangonel. And destroying the white tower once again. Building another front Tughlaq fort. And on this Tughlaq fort, I selected Governor of Aymer. You can see I selected almost all the governors. The only governor I didn't select it was the jailer. Because I felt like, okay, that's extra HP, that's nice. But I'm not playing that play style. That I kind of need that 20 or 35 or 50 or even 65 extra HP. I need the economy. I need the production speed. I need the extra gold. And I need the cheaper upgrades. Now, because I'm on the front, let's go Governor of Aymer. Now I'm upgrading this as well to get my Governor of Aymer on a higher level. To get my Amir warriors. Oh, sorry. This. Oh, I did. Sorry, I did a mistake. So this is the Governor of Aymer on this fort, and the reason why I built it this, I just remembered. I remember wrong, but I remember correctly what I did this. So many people doesn't know that the Amir warrior doesn't need to be around the main keep. Okay, so when you are pushing out Amir warrior from this, it doesn't need to be around the main keep, which means you can just keep crawl and you will get the buff back to your Amir warriors. Because when you read it, requires no population space to field, but rapidly loses strength when staying too far from the presence of a Tughlaqabad fort. Again, that means all Tughlaqabad fort, not just the Tughlaqabad fort that you are making out of the Amir warriors, but every Tughlaqabad fort, which means you can build one, you build another, crawling, you build another, crawling, which will result that the Amir warriors will never lose their HP, armor, movement speed, damage, etc. They will still be as good. And again, this is an Imperial English versus a Castleish Tughlaqabad. And my opponent was not even bad. I think this is a 2k elo player. So my opponent wasn't even like a bad player. And he gives up. And that's how you play the fast castle, insane castle push, relic grabber, fast villager pusher, Tughlaqabad.